begins to make his way to the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the WBC Super Lightweight World Champion from Las Vegas, Nevada, the Dream, Devin Haney!
I want to be mentioned with the greats when it's all said and done. I'm here for a reason, and it will show. Levels above this guy. This guy is an average fighter with a name.
You don't hear Devin Haney talk a lot of trash. That's not his MO. But Ryan Garcia has brought out, some say, the best or maybe the worst out of Devin Haney, who said, listen, I'm going to go in there and I'm going to try to kill him. I'm going to put a beating on Ryan Garcia so bad that I will get this clown out of boxing.
Yeah, there's been some nastiness in some of the recent fights Devin Haney has been in. Some animosity between Devin and George Kambosos, their two fights. A shove to Vasily Lomachenko in his fight at 135. He and Regis Prograis exchanged a lot of back and forth, or at least members of Regis' team, with Devin Haney before their fight last December, but nothing that's on this level. These two guys were friends as recently as a year ago. Friendly at the very least. Now, this has turned deeply personal. It has become nasty, and I think Devin Haney's approaching this fight that way.
Absolutely. Devin Haney does type of fighter or champion to do the talking. I mean, check the resume. It speaks for itself. Champion after champion. Last 6 fights, all world champions. This is a 2-division killer right here who wants to take over another weight division at 140. I mean, you got to give the man his props, give the man his flowers. This is another opportunity for him to show that he's pound-for-pound talent.
Yeah, and I think if you were building kind of the perfect young fighter, he would look a lot like Devin Haney, world champion back in 2019, undisputed champion in 2023, 2-division world champion last year, all before the age of 26. He has accomplished a lot in a very short time as a professional. This would be the cherry on top.
Devin Haney says, listen, I'm not even competing against Ryan tonight. I'm competing against greatness. This is much bigger than Ryan Garcia. It's hard to argue with what Devin Haney has done along with his father. One of the top fighters in the world today, and he can cement that with a rousing performance here against Ryan Garcia. How you feeling, Sergio?
Like everyone here, on their feet, ready to go, man. Something explosive is going to happen quick, man. This is just way too much firepower coming from Ryan Garcia and way too much skills coming from Devin Haney. It's going to be explosive. Buckle up. Let me just tell you something, Todd. Superior skills, they outweigh Ryan's physical advantages. So right now, this first round is going to tell a lot to the story.
Were Ryan Garcia's social media posts a cry for help or a cry for cash? Did it make you buy the pay-per-view? Here we are, and here we go. Joe Martinez with the introductions.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, live on DAZN pay-per-view from a packed house here at Barclays Center, Brooklyn, New York. This is the moment of truth, the moment we've all been waiting for. This is the main event of the evening. 12 rounds of boxing this scheduled for the WBC Super Lightweight Championship of the World. It is presented by Oscar De La Hoya's Golden Boy Promotions in association with Haney Promotions, King Rye Promotions, and Matchroom Boxing. Sponsored by Wild Casino, America's most trusted online casino. Wild Casino, get wild. OnlyFans, where creators earn. And Everlast, the choice of champions and preeminent leader in boxing since 1910. Sanctioned by the New York State Athletic Commission and the WBC, President Mauricio Suleiman. The three judges scoring this bout at ringside: Max DeLuca, Eric Marlinsky, and Robin Taylor. And inside the ring, your referee in charge of the action, Harvey Dog. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the judges are ready, the fighters are ready, millions of boxing fans around the world are ready. Brooklyn, make some noise if you are ready! Introducing you first, fighting out of the blue corner. Wearing white trunks trimmed in blue, he weighed in officially 143 1/4 pounds. In 25 professional bouts, this superstar holds a record of 24 victories, just 1 defeat, 20 wins coming by way of knockout. He is the former WBC Interim Lightweight World Champion. He is the Fighting Pride of Victorville, California, presenting King Ryan Garcia! And across the ring, his opponent stands in the red corner. Wearing gray trunks, he weighed in 140 pounds even. In 31 bouts as a professional, he is perfect. 31 victories, no defeats, 15 wins coming by way of knockout. From Las Vegas, Nevada, he is the former undisputed lightweight world champion, the current reigning, defending, undefeated WBC Super Lightweight Champion of the World. Here is the Dream, Devin Haney!
All right, boxers, we went over instructions earlier. As a reminder, obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times, touch gloves. Good luck.
This fighter taking on Ryan Garcia, a complicated, freewheeling enigma with lightning-quick hands and one-punch knockout power. What prevails, discipline or disorder? We got 12 rounds to find out. Here we go. Garcia in the white, Haney in the brown.
You heard Sean Porter say earlier he expects Ryan Garcia to come out aggressive, and I agree. Against Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia was moving forward, trying to end the fight early. That ultimately cost him, but I expect to see the same version against Devin Haney.
Yeah, Ryan Garcia starts off fast, but it can work against him. He gets dropped early against Luke Campbell. He got dropped early against Tank Davis. Devin Haney doesn't have the power, but he does have the accuracy and timing. If you're that aggressive, get overconfident.
Wow, big left hand by Garcia. Rocks Haney early. Garcia said he was going to knock him out in the first round.
That was the left hook of Ryan Garcia that Devin Haney has been worried about.
Got him again. Garcia, all systems go here in the first round.
I said that he would have the speed advantage, the power advantage, and he can take the better chin.
Caught him again. Haney holding on. He's never been in this kind of trouble this early. We saw him rocked against Linares.
Now that Linares shot though came at the end of the 10th round, ringing the final bell. This is happening with a minute plus to go.
Garcia dared Haney to meet him in the middle of the ring. That's where they stand right now.
And I love the fact that Ryan Garcia is still staying poised. He hurt Haney bad, but he's still disciplined enough to wait it out. I like that.
Looks a little gun-shy.
Gun-shy and shook. That power's real. That speed is quick. Lethal left hand by Ryan Garcia.
There's the jab from Haney. He can do that all night long. What a start to this fight. Crowd still buzzing. And now it's Haney on the front foot. Might have been a big adrenaline dump there for Garcia after rocking Haney.
Or maybe Garcia's trying to set a trap. He does have that quick, lethal left hook. Maybe he's trying to get Haney overconfident, trying to come in with the right hand and check him with that hook.
Yeah, Devin Haney's team very aware of these traps that Ryan Garcia likes to set. That's why discipline is going to be the key for Devin in this fight.
Round one, Garcia.
Classic fight. Watching these two fight, it reminded me of Oscar De La Hoya and Ike Corte, which was a classic where both men went down. Expert jab by Corte, that's Haney, and of course, Ryan Garcia emulating the golden boy Oscar De La Hoya with that left hook.
9 power punches landed in round one for Garcia, 0 for Haney. There's a right hand for Haney. He's got to be measured though, Sergio. He knows that left hook is just waiting to land again.
Bill Haney in the corner after that last round saying get under that hook. Throw the jab, then get under that hook. They want to let Haney using his legs and dipping.
What he means by that is you got to throw away a punch and you got to bait that left hook. You got to use it against Ryan Garcia because it's a quick wrap trap type left hook. So if you can throw the right hand and go under it, then he's going to be at a disadvantage in that hook. Off balance.
Big right hand from Devin Haney.
Okay, big right hand and landed, but he should still dip as if the left hook's coming. Garcia's a reactive puncher. He just reacts with that left. He checks him right away, so you can use it against him if you dip down, make him miss, make him fall off balance, then attack him and flank him from the side. And a lot of foot feints. Haney's going to need a lot more of those, to tell you the truth, and what Garcia has in mind.
Sergio, we're in round two, and we're starting to see the shoulder roll again. Watch how Ryan Garcia has been setting up. Set up after that last sequence. Kind of with that foot back, shoulder out.
I haven't really seen it yet, Chris, but I hope I don't. Because right now, this is the Ryan Garcia that we need to see going forward. He's intimidating, and he's making Haney think twice.
Let's see if Garcia goes to the body. You know, Haney is going to be checking that chin, making sure he doesn't get caught in the left hook again. Could be an opening for Garcia to go to the rib cage.
Okay, I see him pulling back. It's not a shoulder roll yet, Mannix, but I see him pulling back, trying to hide behind that left hook.
Big swing and a miss for Garcia. Good feints from Haney. Let's try that left. He knows that's the money punch. There's the left of his own from Haney.
The key for Haney is to keep feinting, keep Ryan Garcia guessing.
I like the way Garcia's chopping down at the head of Haney. Haney's dipping down to his right side too much. Those punches are bound to take their toll.
Let's go, let's go.
Haney needs to start dipping to his left.
I know, but you hold it. I got both of you. All right, let's go.
He thought there might be some moments in this fight that would test the patience of each of these fighters. Ryan already complaining.
Good sharp jab from Devin.
And watching Ryan Garcia, he has one of the best eye-hand coordinations I've seen. I mean, it's incredible to watch up close, man. I mean, it's so fast. His brain doesn't react. It's just natural. It's instinct. It's reactive.
Harvey Doc's got his work cut out for him, our referee, the third man in the ring. Left hand from Haney, and that causes Garcia to pound his gloves together.
Haney's power. You got it right there. Let's shook Ryan Garcia. The legs buckled.
Haney is smart not to crash in. Doesn't want to get into a firefight with Ryan.
You know, I think we're seeing a much more aggressive Devin Haney than a lot of people thought we might.
Oh, he has to get aggressive. Well, that's Ryan Garcia's going to run over him. Let him go. Let him go. But he keeps getting hit with that chopping right hand going down. They better tell him to start dipping to the other side because Garcia's finding a home for him way too easy.
And that left hand is important for Devin because when Ryan falls back, when Ryan dips back, he drops to the right on the head. So that left hand's going to be open for Devin all night long.
10 seconds to go here in the third. The most competitive of the 3 rounds thus far. Garcia won the first. Devin certainly the second.
Good body shot there by Haney. Stop. Let me go.
Garcia's biggest complaint against Tank Davis is the fact that he had to cut down to 135 without a hydration clause. He felt he was completely famished. That's not the case tonight. Not only is this fight scheduled or contested at 140 pounds, he weighed 143 at the weigh-in. So that shouldn't be a factor for Garcia. He's full of gasoline and ready to go.
And we don't know what they weighed in unofficially today. They don't weigh them here second day off in New York. But they both look like at least junior middleweights, if not.
They both look big, but Ryan Garcia does look bigger. There it is again. He's getting a little bit too comfortable trying to hide behind that left shoulder. Now I see it. Okay, now I see it. And guess what? He's starting to resort back to what he was doing with Duarte. That's not a good idea because he's going to find a home for that right hook to the body.
You know, when I talked to Ryan and Devin, as Harvey Doc speaks to both, when I talked to Ryan and Devin, I asked about the shoulder roll. And Derek James quickly looked up and said, no shoulder roll. That's not what we do. And Ryan said, well, look, I've done it before. I think I'm pretty good at it. I didn't get hit.
Right hand from Garcia.
So it's not a surprise to see him go to it early in this fight.
Garcia telling Haney, imagine if I knocked you out with a right hand. You told me all I had was my left hook. What if I beat you with the right?
There's an opening for a right hook to the left side of Garcia's body since he's pulling back so much. Haney's not taking advantage of that right now. He's seeking that. He's headhunting too much with that overhand right.
Garcia reaching for that one.
Whoever's caught reaching is going to get caught slipping.
Well, that's how Davis dropped Garcia the first time. Got a little too aggressive, over-eager, got countered.
I think Ryan's got to get back to that jab. Against Oscar Duarte, around 50% of his landed punches were jabs. He's talked all week about the importance of the jab. He's got to start sticking it out there to give Devin something to think about.
I didn't think I was going to see this early. I love the fact that Devin Haney has Garcia on the back foot now. Garcia's not as good on the back foot as he is on the front foot. That's mental and physical pressure being applied by Devin Haney. Stop the battle.
Garcia started out red hot, since then has cooled off considerably. Earlier in an interview, Eddie Hearn questioned the conditioning of Ryan Garcia. He said in the later rounds, he thinks it will show that Garcia didn't do the work needed to be done.
First round, easy round to score for Ryan. Landed that big left hook that wobbled Haney, had him in real trouble. Since then, Devin has gotten back to what he does best, operating behind the jab and slowly putting the pressure on Ryan. He has become the aggressor in this fight.
That's what champions do, man. They get hit with something like that. They got to adjust on the fly. And look for a way to win.
From Haney. Remember, a big argument ensued the other day with both fighters saying, you won't meet me in the middle of the ring. I will. You won't. Well, right now it's Haney who's pushing Garcia around.
Yes, he is.
This is the danger when you face Devin Haney, allowing him to get into a rhythm. He is a rhythm fighter. He got into a rhythm very early against Regis Prograis. Even though he had adversity early in this fight, he seems to be settling into a rhythm now.
He does, and he has that cock, that right hand cocked right by his chin. Applying a lot of pressure on Haney, on Garcia. This is flashes of Floyd Mayweather Jr. This is the thing that Floyd Mayweather was known for. He was good on the front foot looking for the knockout. When Shane Mosley had him hurt, there was only that one moment of scare, and then from there on it was Mayweather Jr. controlling.
Stop. Let him go. Let him go. Let him go. Let him go. Watch the hold.
You know, Harvey Dock saying, watch the hold. I'm not exactly sure who he's talking to at these moments.
The thing about Haney is he makes you fight your fight. You know, Garcia started off hot, but right now Haney is finding his groove. He's finding a hook in the right hand as well.
Haney certainly looks more confident right now. Ryan kind of looking for answers, looks a little bewildered.
Stop at the bell.
The key for Ryan Garcia, and he's proving that right now in this round.
Stop. Time. Stay off his head. Stay off his head. Let's go. Time in.
Haney tried to laugh that off, but the best moment for Ryan Garcia since round one.
What we've learned so far is that Ryan can be really good in spurts, right? He was really good in the first 30 seconds to a minute at the start of the first round. He was really good in the first 30 seconds of this round. But as each round has progressed, Devin has started to move forward and take over.
A lot of movement from Ryan. You wonder if that's going to zap some of his energy for the later rounds.
And that's a knock on Ryan Garcia. Yes, he has speed. Yes, he has power. Yes, he has popularity. But a lot of fighters, a lot of champions, people in the know say that he's a one-trick pony. And that trick is that left hand. But the right hand is the money punch right now. And there's that shoulder roll. Warning Haney with that right hook to the body. I mean, Garcia turning
back, right? You can't.
It's Garcia turning his back.
Right.
Step back. Step back.
There it is right there. That right hook's going to be there all day if Garcia insists on trying to hide on that right side all the time.
What do you do in a situation like that, Sergio, where Ryan is literally dropping his head close to the canvas and turning his back to them?
You take what he gives you. You take what he gives you, and that's that left side. Keep banging away.
Constantly moving is Garcia, but he's not doing much with that movement. There's another left hook as Garcia sprung off the ropes. And down goes Devin Haney!
He may be a one-trick pony, but that trick is enough. That left hook is lethal.
Can Garcia stun the boxing world? Devin the Dream Haney is going through a nightmare now. This is his moment. Can Garcia do it? Haney holding on for dear life.
Punching on the break. What a shame. That was foolish by Ryan Garcia.
And they're taking a point. Didn't even get a warning. Nevertheless, Haney got some precious seconds to try and recover.
That may have been a saving grace for Devin Haney.
Garcia and he's going to go down again. They're saying no, it's not a knockdown. What's the cameraman doing? Get the hell out of the ring, cameraman. Haney's in the corner, taking shots.
Haney better take a knee, man.
Oh, he caught him again. He caught him again, and they're not going to call that a knockdown.
Well, that wasn't a knockdown either, a pushdown, but Sergio's right. If Devin Haney finds himself in trouble, he's got to take a knee.
There's way too much time right now. A minute is a lifetime.
This round has been completely chaotic. A point deduction for Garcia, a knockdown for Haney. Caught him again.
And it's not the first right hand that's being landed by Ryan Garcia. It's the second one because Haney keeps dipping to the same side.
Haney's legs are just gone.
Garcia, did he punch himself out with 24 seconds to go?
I don't think he's punched out. I think he's frustrated. Frustrated by the holding, the clinching of Haney. And the referee not letting him nor allowing him to fight on the inside with one hand. Punch and give him time to recuperate.
You know, Harvey Dock is a terrific referee, and that certainly was a judgment call. We'll see if it turns costly for Ryan Garcia.
He had several judgment calls that round. The point deduction, multiple times Haney went down. Let's look at Chris Mannix's scorecard quickly.
All right, it's getting interesting here. 66-65 in favor of Devin Haney. For the purposes of the scorecard, we're calling that last round a 9-8 round in favor of Ryan Garcia because he did have the point deduction. But Ryan closing the gap considerably after these last two rounds.
Oh, he closed the gap, and he got the respect. And he has Haney on shaky legs. No confidence in the eyes of Haney anymore. The body language is shot.
Sergio, we saw Devin recover from that first left hook in the first round. Did it pretty well later in that round. I still don't think he's all the way back.
If you're Garcia here, Sergio, how hard do you go for the knockout, knowing that you still have 3-4 rounds to go after this?
Not yet. That moment passed. That moment passed. Now you gotta catch him slipping again. You gotta catch him with that left hook. But set up with the right hands. Garcia usually likes throwing away the right hand just to bait opponents in and check him with that hook. Maybe you can lure him in with that. And go back with the speed jabs as well.
In the amateurs, they fought 6 times. 3 wins apiece. This is game 7, and it could still go either way. What a fight.
We're worried about the behavior outside the ring of Ryan Garcia, but when the lights are on and the bell rings, this man can fight. He can fight.
And it's something we discussed at the top of the show. Missing the weight the way he did was a bad look. It was disappointing, but it doesn't change the fact that he can win this fight. He can't win a title, but he certainly still has the arsenal to win this fight.
Haney complaining about holding. The magic left hook of Ryan Garcia. But is that all he has?
No, he has a right hand too, and that's what's landing on Haney. You don't turn your back.
Devin Haney facing adversity that he's never had to face before here tonight. Stop at the bell. Stop. Let me go.